All right, so I'm just kind of snooping around for some more current music. Here's something 1.8 million views 2 months ago. Eminem featuring Billie Eilish. One Last Goodbye. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of rap, so I can't say that I'm a big Eminem fan. I like Billie Eilish. The stuff that I've heard from her is really, really good. She's really talented. So I'm curious to see what kind of a mix this is going to be. Let's see.
You slammed the door, I slammed it back.
It's in C.
We spoke in thunder, love lost in the crack. I swore I'd never be like you, but now I wear your shadow too. You wanted more than life could give, and I just wanted space to live. We both were fire, we both were proud. Too many truths we said too loud, and now the house is still in strain. Grief's the only thing that's changed. Now that you're gone, I miss the fight, the way your voice lit up the night. The things you said I used to hate now echo back a little late. I held my anger like a shield, you held your pain, you never healed. I thought we had more time to try, now all I have is one goodbye.
I used to scream your name like it meant war. Every word was a grenade I threw at the floor. We were gasoline, matchsticks, flint and flame. Felt more like inmates than blood with a name. I blamed you for everything I didn't become, and you blamed dad, then life, then what you done. You cooked pain into every plate we ate, but now I miss it. Isn't that fate? I hated your voice, now it haunts my head like lullabies soaked in things you never said. I swore I'd never turn back, never call. Now I trade everything for one more brawl. We were broken, yeah, but we were still us. Now I'm just talking to your ghost on the bus. You weren't perfect, but neither was I, and all we did was run from the why. I held my anger like it was gold, built my empire but stayed cold. You held your silence like a blade, and both of us bled but never gave. Now your chair's still there and your room's untouched, and I'm choking on words I fear too much.
Now that you're gone, I miss the fight, the way your voice lit up the night. The things you said I used to hate now echo back a little late. I held my anger like a shield, you held your pain, you never healed. I thought we had more time to try, now all I have is one goodbye.
You said you'll miss me when I'm gone, I laughed, but now I'm crying to your photograph. You were the storm I couldn't tame, but I never saw your pain beneath the flame. You were hurting, but you masked it well. Turned our home into a fragile shell. Yeah, you yelled, and yeah, I cursed, but I never meant for your heart to hurt. I wrote songs and I messed to the crowd, but now I wish I said it softer, not so loud. You were trying, I was blind, and now the silence hits rewind. I should've seen you weren't a villain, just a woman scared and barely willing to hold it all while raising me, while your world cracked quietly. I painted you in black and red, but forgot the love behind what you said. I told the world what we both hid, now I'd erased half of what I did.
Now that you're gone, I miss the fight, the way your voice lit up the night. The things you said I used to hate now echo back a little late. I held my anger like a shield, you held your pain, you never healed. I thought we had more time to try, now all I have is one goodbye.
I was your mirror and you were mine. We both saw things we tried to deny. I got your temper, your pride, your fight, but none of your grace or your sleepless nights. You tried to hold me while holding pain, but I only saw the cracks, not the strain. You gave me life, but I gave you distance. built my name while you faded in the distance. You watched me rise from the back of a screen, but never saw me. See what you mean? I called you out, I called you wrong, but never called to say you were strong. Yeah, you broke things, we both did, but you never ran. Even when I hid, I spit venom in verses that stung your core. Now I trade them all just to hear you snore. It's quiet now, too quiet to bear. You're gone and I still feel you there. In every line that came too rough, in every hug I never gave enough. I thought we'd get our time to mend, but we ran out before the end. Now I wear this guilt like skin on skin, still hoping you forgive the kid I've been.
The fight, the way your voice lit up the night, the things you said I used to hate, now I go back a little late. I held my anger like a shield, you held your pain, you never healed. I thought we had more time to try, now all I have is one goodbye.
Okay. I think you can probably tell by my face. Better than I can put it into words. Okay, so look, no disrespect to anybody at all. This is not my cup of tea. Okay, of course you can figure that out. Why is this not my cup of tea? All right, so as a musician, like I said, when I listen to something, I want something that is going to be interesting or make me learn something new or see something clever. But 5 minutes and 40 seconds of it's too much. It's just too much. It's too much. It's pretty. It's pretty. You know, use that for the introduction and then maybe do something else. I was surprised at what sounded, I may be wrong, what sounded like auto-tune on her voice. There was a little spot, not all over.
You slammed the door, I slammed it back. We spoke in thunder, love lost in the crack. I swore I'd never be like you, but now I wear your shadow too. You wanted more than life could give.
The little beginning of that phrase was...
And I just wanted space to live. We both were fire.
Did you hear that? It's the beginning of those two lines. There was a little weird glitch.
We both.
Did you hear that? That's odd. So to me, it sounds like there was a little bit of auto tune on there, which again, I'm not judging. That's the producer's whim if they feel like that's something that they want on there. There may be just a little artifact in her voice. I don't know, but that to me, I would be surprised if anyone thought they needed to put auto tune on Billie Eilish's voice. That would be ridiculous. She has such an expressive voice that to put auto tune on it, I think would make it too sterile, and that's almost a feeling that I'm getting from this. So this is your typical, we broke up and I'm so sad and I wish I could go back and fix things and do it again. Yeah, I know. I've heard, we've been there. We've all been there. We've been there. We've done that. We own the T-shirt. We're all there. So this is not covering any new ground. But I'm not a big fan of rap. So this part of it doesn't really do anything for me. And again, listen, there's no denying that Eminem is a giant in his field, and that's, I certainly am not putting the guy down. I'm just saying that for me as a musician to listen to this,
and now the house is
you hear that?
strange.
There's auto tune right there. That's just a little bit.
House is still in strange.
No, a little bit more.
And now the house lost is still in
It's right there,
strain.
auto-tune. Are you kidding? Why put auto-tune on her voice?
Grief's the only thing that's
She's got like the most expressive voice out there. And you're going to sterilize it with
Now
auto-tune?
that you're gone, I miss the fight, the way your voice
I'm already
lit
bored
up
of this
the
chord
night,
progression.
the things you said I used to.
But then again, if I was 20-something years old and I just broke up with somebody who I foolishly thought was the love of my life, and the endorphins in my head were now in a storm of withdrawal from the attention that I was getting from this person and the, you know, the love that I was feeling, I might think this was the greatest song in the world.
Hey, now I go back a little late. I held my anger like a shield. You held your pain, you never healed.
So
I
women
thought
can
we
relate to
had
this
more
song
time to
because of this
try.
part,
Now all I have
and
is
men
one goodbye.
I used to scream your
can
name
relate to this
like
part.
it meant war. Every word was a
And every rap song sounds like a pissed off guy, you know. I don't get it.
grenade I threw at the floor. We
And the words are just, you know, come on, man. Look, Eminem's a big guy there, but I can't listen to this and go, oh, how cool.
were gasoline, matchsticks, flint and flame. Felt more like inmates than blow with a name. I blamed you for everything I didn't become, and you blamed dad, then life, then what you done. You cooked pain into every plate we ate, but now I miss it. Isn't that fate?
Nah. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to get killed by some people out there. But if you're really pissed at me, just think. That'll make you feel better. Erol Reacts. What a channel. I'm so sorry. I really wanted to like this, or at least not hate it. And it's not that I hate it. It's just that there's nothing there. It's just a chicken bone. I'd like a drumstick, please. You know. So, anyway, that's that. Yeah, I tried. Let's move on to the next one.